How's it going, guys? So I'm recording this a little later than I wanted to. We were originally supposed to close at 5 at my work, but my boss decided to close at 8 instead, and I didn't get home until 10, and then pretty much just trying to been relaxing through the rest of the period of time. So my recordings are going to be a little more later than I want them to be. Because I got to record this Stardew video, and then I got to record the Diablo one right after it too, so which I'll probably just record on Tuesday anyways. I don't know how to decide yet. It's already super late as it is anyways, and I want to make sure I get this recording out for you guys. So today is the Spirit's Eve thing for Stardew, which is basically going to be our year 2. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this episode, and then I'm going to eventually when we end it, but I'm going to skip several days later until we get our pomegranate tree. And then once that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record that of us completing the community center, and I'll put that at the end of the video. So it'll fade into till the next video where we actually complete the community center, and that's basically when we'll end Stardew. So the walkthrough of Stardew will basically be ended there. So there's that. And if that's the case, then Tuesday will be a Diablo video instead of Stardew, whatever. Big shout out to the people who end up subscribing to me. Thank you very much. We were sitting at like 66 subs, and then next thing I know, we were at 69, and now we're up to 73. So big shout out to those people who decided to subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. And Spirit's Eve thing doesn't start until 10. So basically, we're just going to do our common stuff as we're doing right now, and then that'll be it. So, and happy late Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We were just like non-stop busy at work, so it's like, if I don't sound very enthusiastic, because I'm just dead tired. First day back of going back to work full time, so it's like your body's getting really used to it. It's just like, and I'm one who can't really say much about how parents parent their children, but for the fact that today's parents should never have kids. I don't mean like as like today's parents. I mean the parents that came in the restaurant today should not have kids, because they let their children run around the restaurant screaming at the top of their lungs. And they turn around and say it's passive parenting. I don't think so. No, that's called bad parenting. Like I said, I'm not one to say much because, I don't have kids of my own. So, do as you do as a parent. But, come on, show a little respect. You're in a public place. But if I ever did that as a child, my butt would be whooped. Let's see here. Apples. I think everyone's doing pretty good over here. I haven't played Stardew since we last recorded, so whenever the hell that date was is the last day that I played Stardew. I've just been busy as hell working full time, so it's like I just come home later at night and I just do not have the energy to do anything except wanting to sleep. And a lot of people who know, who are just getting back into working full time know exactly what I mean. You're so used to, especially if you're a YouTuber like me, you're not used to having to move around as much. Wait, is that what oh, that's that. But, or someone who works at home, you're used to, working at home, but when it comes to actually, like, you can sleep in whenever you want, you take a nap there and then choose to do, your work whenever you want to, but when you actually go back to working actual full-time in a business, it does take a toll on your body, like, the first couple of weekends, for your body to actually get re-used to it, because it's not used to it, so I'll probably sound like this like quite a bit, so I do apologize, but not having any energy and just being dead tired is just like, but you know, I'm still here to put out recordings. Still here to put videos for you guys. So, once we finish Stardew, like I said, we'll be doing Diablo. What I think I will be doing is, I will probably, yeah, I think what we'll do is once we finish Stardew, I'll drop the sneak peek of the next game. So look out for a trailer for that, the sneak peek trailer of the next game we'll actually be doing. And it's not going to be a walkthrough game, because I don't know if it has an actual campaign to it, so it's just going to be more of gameplay than anything else. And I do not know how long the videos will actually be, because it depends on the game itself. So they could be like 20 minutes or they can be 30 minutes, so I do apologize. And it particularly will not be a game most people will be interested in, but it's one game that I'm interested in, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. You know, and once I drop that, then you guys will know what game I'm talking about. And, you know, hope you guys will show some interest in it too. You know, but yeah. Then once we finish up Diablo, that'll be it, and then I'll basically drop another sneak peek trailer of the actual walkthrough of the new game that we'll actually be doing an actual walkthrough of. So, and basically the gameplay one will be on Mondays, and the walkthrough one will be on Tuesday and Wednesdays. So, how the hell do I put these things out? It just shows a random ass name. Do you think your grandpa would be proud of the work we've done? Hell do I know. It's like you occasionally, like on the third year, you'll actually go out there and you'll have some sort of cinematic for your grandfather. I don't know if it actually really does anything for the actual game itself. I mean, he'll tell you like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You took care of the farm." Blah 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 blah. That's this crap. But I don't think it really affects the actual base game itself, that at least I've noticed, you know. But I'll show you where his little shrine is. In this case, it'll be back here, but I got all these goddamn trees in the way. So we can do it here. I'll show you guys what they do. Shouldn't be blocked by trees. This is your grandfather's shrine. So on the third year, you'll come back and usually these candle holders will actually be lit. And sometimes you might actually have to offer a gem in order to actually light them all up. Or it'll be like 3 out of 4 candle holders are lit, and it'll be like the shrine is asking for a diamond. Like the last time that I did. So you place a diamond on there, and then like all the shrines light up, and then he'll appear in you in your dreams and so on. So, but where the hell am I going? Let's see. Payment juice. Oh yeah, it's the battery pack. Wanted lobster. For your life. Rare needs. Fresh fruits. Cause it's tense. Smoky. Yeah, Pamela asked for a battery pack, and you can get them by using the lighting rods when it's on rainy days. I apologize for sniffling allergies. I've been acting up all goddamn day. It's like even a gust of wind could go by, my allergies just get set right off. It's really goddamn annoying. I think I have one. I don't remember if you can craft battery packs. I don't think you might. I don't remember. If you do, I think you need Iridium to do it. So. Oh, she's not here. 5:30, she'll be at the bar. Pick all these plums. And literally in like 4.5 hours, the Spirit's Eve thing will be ready. I gotta get a less squeakier keyboard. Oh, that's right. You can't. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, Pam's not getting her battery back then. I say let's just break out the old fishing rod and do some fishing until the whole festival starts up. I've been watching Resident Evil 8 The Village. So far, from what I've watched, I've been watching H2 Delirious play it, since he was the first one that actually popped up my YouTube menu about, you know, who's playing Resident Evil and stuff like that. And I've been watching him play it. And a lot of people have been watching, like Rad Brad and Jacksepticeye and stuff like that. I've been watching them play them for that. But H2 is pretty much like taking out like 3 out of the 4 bosses. No. Is it 3? No, he's taking out 2 out of the 4 bosses. Where the hell is my fishing rod at? Okay. I don't have a shed, so where the hell did I put everything? Oh, I must put it in here. But, oh yeah, I have the secret note too. Let me do the secret note real quick and I'll talk about it. My idea of a perfect dinner would be salad, goat cheese, truffle, and wine. For dessert, I need a poppy seed muffin. Yum. If someone gave me one of those, I'd melt. Oh yeah, Leo's. But yeah, Resident Evil 8. Now, spoiler alerts, if you do not want any spoilers, just go ahead and skip ahead. And I'd say probably just skip ahead until the Spirit Eve Festival starts, which is going to be like a 10 anyways. So, I'll give you guys a few moments. Alright, you've been warned. Resident Evil 8 is basically a combination of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 3. Now, I say those specific ones because in Resident Evil 8, how it's like Resident Evil 7 is because it has Ethan and Mia. It takes place after like 3 years later after the events in Louisiana, after basically dealing with Evelyn. Now, why I say it has some parts of Resident Evil 4 is because people actually complained that Resident Evil 7 was too scary of a game. Now, I'm assuming parents, you know, but, you know, people complained that Resident Evil 7 was too scary of a game. Like, are you kidding me? You know, Resident Evil 7 is not that scary of a game. You know, so instead of actually making it scary like Resident Evil 7, they toned down the game and made it action-packed like Resident Evil 4. Ugh. You know, like I said, that's the reason why I like Resident Evil 7, because it was different from the rest of the Resident Evil games. It wasn't just fully action-packed, kicking down doors and shooting zombies in the head. You know, it actually had some horror feel to it, which is what makes it special. But yeah, they made it like Resident Evil 4. I'm like, you know, with the vampires and the werewolves and stuff like that, fine, it's something new. And there are some zombie-esque enemies in the game, but I'm still gonna have to say Resident Evil 7 is better. You know, and chit-chatting. It's already like 10 o'clock. For me, Resident Evil 7, I'd have to give it probably, I don't know, an 8.5 out of 10. There are some parts of Resident Evil 7 I didn't like, you know, which is not much. But with Resident Evil 8 so far, from what I've watched, I gotta give it maybe a 5.5 out of 10. It's just not as good as Resident Evil 7. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna hate on that. But, I mean, from what I've been able to tell too, a lot of people are not a really big fan of Resident Evil 8, just strictly because it's not like Resident Evil 7 where it's horror-packed. They made it more action-packed. You know, and that kind of downgrades the game right there. And the reason why I say it's partly like Resident Evil 3, you know, I gotta talk to Emily too. Where the hell is she at? Not like it's really gonna matter. Oh, that's not her. Who the hell is that? Is that Leah? No, that's Penny. I don't know where the hell she's at. Why I say it's like Resident Evil 3 is because Lady Demetrius actually will follow you around, like not Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2. She'll actually follow you around like the tyrant, like Mr. X, which is hilarious, you know. But in that situation there alone, people tried boycotting Resident Evil 8 because, you know, I'm not going to get too specific details, but they didn't like how the game was being set up and how she was being portrayed. You know, that's basically Generation Z. You know, that's a whole different story there. But yeah, it's, I mean, if they would have taken the way and just made it like Resident Evil 7, where they just stuck with the horror but still added the action to it, I would definitely rate Resident Evil 8 so far at that point. I would have rated it a lot higher than at least a 5 or 5.5. As like I said, as for right now, it easily 5.5 out of 10. You know, I'm just not too impressed by the game. You know, the only thing that's making the game good so far is watching Delirious scream like a little girl. You know, it is funny ass commentary. That's about it. You know. So, you know, not much else I can really say about that. But let's see what the hell Emily's at. Talk to her real quick, and then I'll basically I'll end the video here. Should be right here somewhere. There she is. What do you have to say? Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. That's it? Like I said, I'm going to end the video here, and then I'm basically just going to skip days until my pomegranate tree is grown. Like I said, it should be growing the 6th of winter, if my math is correct. And basically then we'll I'll basically just start up a new video, complete the community center, and then on the next following day in the game, that's where you go back to the community center, and a whole new thing starts. But I won't say spoilers on that, so. But either way, just stay tuned for this video tomorrow. Like I said, I apologize, I'm not very enthusiastic. I'm just straight dead tired. And hope you guys' Mother's Day went well. You know, whether it's your real mom or your stepmom. You know, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys. No, this is not a dream. Nor is it a nightmare. Don't change that television set, because you're looking at the real thing. Yes, folks, it's a pomegranate. I did some grinding. My math was a little off. I mean, we were off by like 2 days from what I thought it actually was. So let's go complete this goddamn community center. And then, I gotta edit this video and stuff. It's gonna take a lot longer than I want. I spent like a good 40 minutes grinding, seeing how this goddamn thing grow. Thankfully it did, so. This should be the last item. Yep, partner. Boom. Complete the community center. So this little thing will happen, the interaction with the Juminos will happen. The last bundle, farewell auto card. The last bundle, excuse me. Peace, good buddy. So now you get all 5 stars. They do their little happy dance. Bye. Peace, little guys. The Juminos have returned to the spirit world. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, I just completed the community center. What do I do now? Well, easy. Now, what you can do is you can just do what you normally do. However, there's an interaction when you actually go to the next following day and go to the community center. If I'm right about this. At least this is what happened when I did that. And, that's where the war between the communities, Stardew and Jojo Mart happens. And as I always jokingly put it as, it's basically Jojo Mart is the Imperials, Stardew is the Stormcloaks. You know. Yes, through most of my game walkthroughs, you will hear me make a lot of Skyrim references because I love the hell out of that goddamn game. You know, I got like, it's 1,000 hours or so in that game. I mean, there's people who've played just constantly, just non-stop play that game. Personally, I don't know how. I mean, I love Skyrim as much as I do, but after putting 200 hours into one character, I pretty much got burnt out on the goddamn game. Then, you know, finding out one of my achievements, because I played on the Xbox 360, and finding out one of my achievements is glitched, which is getting the all the relics. Everyone in town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently, packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted years ago, juveniles, on the community center building them the packages that will adjust from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go to the community center. This is what happens. But it's getting all the data artifacts. Like there's 13 artifacts in that game, and if you collect all of them, you get an achievement. But apparently on the console version, it's glitched. So no matter if you do collect all of them, you don't get the achievement. So this is the interaction once you complete the community center. There's Marnie over there. He's having a complete ball. And it should go to, yeah. This is where Pierre gets in a fight with the JoJo Mart guy. Well, choice optional. But you do have the choice to actually have him throw some fisticuffs, and I like to watch him fight. Watch Pierre whoop his butt. But everyone's enjoying the community center. Occasionally, once later on through the game, you'll actually see a few NPCs actually go into the community center and so that. But after that, I mean, I haven't really noticed anything else that you can do with it. So I'm not sure how you did it, Card, but the community center has never looked better. You've done Pelican Town a great service. Everyone in the town is pleased. Now, if you choose the JoJo Mart area, they'll actually turn this thing into a giant storage, what is it? Not storage factory, it's a warehouse. And JoJo Mart wants you to pay them in order to fix the goddamn town. And no. As a way of saying thank you, I like to present you with the town's greatest honor, the Stardew Hero Award. I don't know what the hell you get. Oh yeah, trophy thing. Yeah. It's basically just a little item you place around your house. Voice grumble grumble. Look who it is. You, Maurice. Sales have been plummeting. Where have all my customers gone? Party's in here, dude. I'm sorry. Ain't so fancy now. All my customers here? This isn't good. Uh-oh. Comes Pierre. How does it feel? Pierre ain't much better either. Let's be reasonable. Let's sell this the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, we do this the old-fashioned way. Just to give you guys a little more a little more action. Huh? This means nothing. I'll just run a 75% off sale, and all my customers will crawling back to me begging for forgiveness. You'll see. What a dick! I hate people that are like that too. They're so goddamn petty. No, not this time, Maurice. I think it's time we settle this once and for all. I really want to put in the Street Fighter music, but I know it will instantly get copyright claimed, and I'm not doing that. Oh, how do you propose we do that? A good swift in the punch, that's how. Huh, primitive. If you're too scared to fight me, then bring one of your coworkers, or all JoJo employees such cowards. Oh, he just raised words. It's someone you like, but I don't dare slander the good name of JoJo. If he won't, I will. Pierre. Good stuff. Xavier over here joined the fight. You're even weaker than your fresh... Damn, son! And the way you throw punches is just like JoJo. Quantity over quality. Ouch. Get him. Oh. He's going for that final punch, and he knocked your ass out. Well, just like Team Rocket, he's blasting off again. I've been playing some Pokemon Ruby lately too, so Maurice and JoJo Mart cronies will never heard from again. damn straight. Now, I believe it's the next following day, but that's where the interaction comes in, where you actually need the basement to your house, which is going to cost you 100,000 gold. And Jojo Mart will actually get visited by the Juminos. And they have a side quest area over there for you to do. And it is somewhat of a pain in the ass. However, if you do manage to actually get it done, there is a very nice surprise. I will not say any spoilers for anyone who's never played Stardew. Is it worth it? Yes and no. If you want to continue to play Stardew after you doing quests and stuff like that, I would say yes, it's worth it. Is it like worth the time of actually just trying to get it? Not really. Because it is somewhat of a pain in the ass. So if you're bored of Stardew, it's not something that I would just push yourself to actually try to do. But if you just want to continuously play Stardew, then I would say yes. But either way, I'm going to put this video at the end of the video, and then that pretty much finishes up Stardew. So, I thank you guys very much for watching my Stardew walkthrough. Hope you guys at least got some entertainment out of it. And, so Tuesday will actually be a Diablo video, and so will Wednesday. Until we finish up Diablo, and then next week you guys will be getting your sneak peek trailers of the games we'll be doing. But either way, hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Hope you guys this weekend went well. And catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.